Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, wanted to drop in and say hello, and I hope everyone's doing fine and having a great day and just being blessed on this day. It is December 13th, 2018, and I am headed to my pre-op appointment. I am ecstatic. I am overwhelmed. I have a ton of questions. For those that are in a weight loss community that has had VSG, and I'm following you on Facebook. Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. As I listen to your stories, I'm motivated, excited for you and for what I'm going to embark on. And I have questions. I know everyone's experience is a little bit different, and I appreciate that, which gives me a plethora of questions. Lots and lots of questions. So my doctor, again, I'm getting surgery at Texas Laparoscopic.
The information button for assistance.
Sorry, just going into the parking garage.
Please wait while your ticket is being printed. Please take your
Texas
ticket.
Laparoscopic
Thank you. Please
Consultants. It is in Houston, Texas. My surgeon is Dr. Terry Scarborough, and so I'm going to see him today. One thing that came up today, which I found interesting, I was watching one girl, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but she had mentioned that I think she was maybe 10 days post-op, and that she had all this itching. And the crazy part about it wasn't itching at her incision sites, it was the rest of her body. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe she's in a colder climate, the air is brisk, she's not moisturizing enough. And I know your body goes through a lot of changes, but I would imagine that if there was any itching, that would be itching at her incision sites. And she said there was no itching at her incision sites. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, I just added that to my list of questions. I think most of my questions are just general. What to expect, my hospital stay. I put in my request for FMLA. I don't know how long I'm going to be out, but I am going to take advantage of whatever time I have coming to me. I've been with my company for 12 years, so I do have, the standard maximum time that you can take off. Obviously, I won't be doing that. I'm praying that isn't necessary, so definitely not going to wish that on myself. But if I need the time, it's definitely there. And I'm just going to take some time and just relax and just get ready for this new exciting change that's coming to me, and taking it all in, and just spending some time with myself, and spending some time getting to know me, and getting to know me more, I should say. I know me, but getting to know me more, and just preparing for the future. So I am excited. I don't know if I'll be recording inside the doctor's office. Oh my God, I can't find a parking space. This garage is ridiculous. I don't know if I'm going to be recording inside, but I definitely will be coming back, a little bit to kind of brief you guys on what we talked about and some of the things that he's informed me of. Y'all, I drive a Chevy Suburban, the big one, right? And this parking garage is no joke. I feel like I'm in NASCAR, so I'm trying to maneuver around this thing like an obstacle. But anyway, so I'll be back and kind of get you guys some info on what happened with me in my pre-op appointment. Alrighty, see you later. Hey, so I'm back, and I have completed my pre-op appointment with my doctor at TLC in Houston, Dr. Scarborough. Very long appointment. extremely long in my opinion. My appointment was at 9 o'clock and I didn't get out until 11:30. I think they were mostly busy because the waiting room was pretty packed, and yeah, so I think that that's what it was. So lots of information, man, lots of information. So they basically went over my what to do and what not to do pre-op, and then what to do, what not to do post-op, the things that I can, my timeline as far as eating post-op, and then we talked a little bit about the pre-op diet, and she gave me a very detailed list of the things that I should be drinking as far as my liquid diet goes. So some of the stuff I already knew from the nutrition class, so it was not anything that I had not heard of before. I had some questions on my own. She did address the one question about the itchiness, especially it being the winter time. It had everything to do, I'm sorry, this guy just jumped in front of me and there was another car coming. It being the winter time and the dry air being drier and possibly dehydration, that's what causes the itchiness. It was pretty ironic that she even brought it up right when I was just gonna ask her. So so that was definitely good to know. I'm sorry, this thing, I'm gonna find another way of doing this. I don't do videos often, and so this is just me testing out how I'm gonna do these going forward. So anyway, it was very informative. I had questions for the doctor. So my weight goal was right. His goal for me, technically, I've never, as an adult, I've never been less than 165 pounds. And so I don't even know what I would look like smaller than that, right? So in my head, based off of the BMI charts that, you know, they show us at the doctor's office and things like that, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I think I want to be around 130 because the BMI charts say I should be 120 pounds because I have a small frame, right? And so, but I'm like, okay, 130. I don't know what that looks like. I could not be, that could not be a weight that is, that looks good on me, right? So then I said, okay, well, I'll just put 130 for right now. That's my, I guess, ultimate, or that is my preliminary goal until I can see what I will look like, you know, as I go through this process. So then I asked him, and I put it to him straight. I said, I'm 43. I've been dieting for the past 25 years. And lost weight and gained weight and lost weight and gained weight, and I know my body is kind of like, what the heck now? Like, what are we doing now? So, and I know it holds on to weight easily, right? So I'm just like, okay, what do you think I am going to look like? So he pulled out his little trusty calculator and started putting some numbers in, and he's like, he said about 170 would be the first goal. I said, okay, well, I've seen myself at 170, and I was, you know, I was looking pretty nice. And then he said, but he said he anticipate I can even go as far as 150. I'm like, okay, that's a nice, beautiful round number. I think that that's what I'm going to shoot for, 150. That's my ultimate goal, 150. Y'all know the crazy part though, the thing that I've heard about from people doing my research and videos and things like that, YouTube videos, things like that. Folks is like, I had to gain weight, right? I had to force myself to eat more to gain weight. Dude, I wish I had the issue. Like, seriously. And not in a way of like being sickly or anything, but I just wish I had the issue. So, I am in the wrong lane. Dang it, I do this every single time. I'm supposed to be over there. Anywho. So I want that problem. I want to have to gain weight. Real talk. I want to have to gain weight, in order to get to my perfect size. So we're going to see what my body does. We talked about how long the surgery will be, my recovery time, Basically all standard stuff. I've been having issues, and if you guys are watching my videos, if you've experienced this issue with these particular diets, let me know, because I am. So I'm taking Bariatric Advantage multivitamin and calcium, and I'm not taking a vitamin with iron. I was instructed not to because I am still cycling, and so I don't take the iron part. I do take this regular multivitamin, and then I take the calcium, and I feel like those vitamins are creating a lot of issues for me in my stomach. I feel constipated. So I did a test, and I stopped taking it for about a week and a half. So I haven't taken them for about a week and a half, and I am moving more. So the doctor says it's kind of unusual, but everybody's different. And he just basically told me to see what's in the Bariatric Advantage and maybe get a different brand of vitamin that will work for me. So when I went back up to order more vitamins, and then we talked about Smooth Move, to start drinking that. And I'm a tea drinker anyway, so I would probably do that and see if that gets things moving while I'm taking these vitamins. And so in addition to that, when I went to go order more, because I won't see them again until the middle of January, and I'm almost at the end of the bags that I have now, I went to order more, and they had a different brand called Celebrate. So I end up purchasing those. So fingers crossed. But if you've had issues with Bariatric Advantage, let me know. I know a lot of people buy their vitamins out the store over the counter, and they're not for bariatric patients. But I've been advised to get vitamins that are for bariatric patients. So that's what I've been doing. I just want to do all the right things with this. I'm going through a lot. This process is a lot, and I just want to make sure that I am doing the exact things I need to do to get the best outcome possible. I don't want to do this anymore, right? I don't want to keep flip-flopping with my weight. I don't want to keep, I don't want to do this anymore. So I want to make sure that everything that they're suggesting I do, that I do, right? So we'll see. But I don't have any other issues. I mean, that's pretty much it. I had a good appointment, and I think I got a lot in. I learned a lot. It was good. It was good. So I am super excited. You have no idea. I'm super excited. So I'm going to see what's going to happen, and I will keep you guys posted. And wish me well, and I wish those well that are in the process as well, because I know it's a lot. It's a lot for your mind to take in, and it's definitely going to be a lot for your body to take in. So I will be posting that. I'm doing these videos. It's just a journey, documenting my journey, documenting my feelings, and the things that I want to see later down the line that may motivate me to keep going when I'm in those rough spots. But if you're watching this, if you care, if you're so inclined to do it, you may, go ahead and subscribe, and stick with me and see how this goes. And I'm hoping that at some point I will be a motivation to others, like folks have been a motivation to me, because I feel like we need to stick together in this. This is a hard journey, and for anybody that's had weight issues, you just need that support. And so I don't know who's watching this and what you guys are going through or what you are in the process of doing, but I wish you all the luck in the world and blessings over your life, and that I hope that you continue to stay motivated and to stay strong in what you do, and that we can be partners in this, and we can support and motivate one another, because the outside world that doesn't understand the struggle that people have with their weight, they're mean and they're cruel, and they have no idea, because it's not easy at all. And addiction to food is a real, straight up real thing, and people need to understand that. So but go ahead if you want to like this, thumbs up this video, and subscribe and do all that great stuff. I'm just starting this journey. So as far as being on YouTube. And I'm just doing this to motivate somebody. So if you feel so inclined, do so. And I will see you in the next video.